Hello everyone and welcome back. Something a bit different today. Someone's asked me to do a what's in my dock video. Now I had no idea what one of these was before he'd asked me, so I've done a little bit of research and I've discovered that it literally is just a simple video explaining what's in my dock. So here we go. From left to right on here we've got the Finder, obviously the App Store and the dashboard. I don't really need to explain what they are. The mail client, obviously use this to keep on top of my emails. I think I've got 2 accounts linked up into this, and it's pretty useful. It's got easy access into all my my mail storage, so I can just access everything. That's really that. Safari is my web browser of choice, just simply because it seems to be a lot quicker on the Mac and runs quite smoother. I think when I use my Windows-based laptop, I'll be using Firefox most of the time. So Safari on the Mac, Firefox on the Windows. iChat, I've never used iChat. May use other kind of programs that do the same thing. And the address book, I don't really use the address book either. iCalendar, I've got the UK holidays linked up as a subscription to this, which is quite handy actually. Find out when everything is quite easily when all the bank holidays are. And apparently it's the Queen's birthday next Thursday. Is it the real Queen's birthday or the Queen's coronation birthday? I have no idea. I should probably know. If anyone knows, leave a comment. Let me know. Preview. Never use Preview. iTunes. Use iTunes just to update my iPod. Really, I don't usually use this from day to day on my computer. I use a different piece of software that I'll be showing you in a second. And what was that? iPhoto, again, never use that, don't even know if it's set up. And no, it's not. Let's close that now. And Microsoft Word, obviously use this as especially part of my university course. I've got a lot of essays in at the moment, which I've actually got open up here. Open my brief here. It's obviously a handy piece of kit. A lot better than most other kind of text editors out there. We have system preferences, just because it makes it easier to get to like universal access and all that fun stuff. Skype, use Skype from time to time, just to really conference call people, especially when I'm on Minecraft or something like that. I'll use it to talk to anyone that I'm playing with. Dreamweaver, using Dreamweaver to edit my website that I'm in the progress of building. That should be out this month. I'm not going to open it, I'm going to keep that a surprise for now. Photoshop, you all know I've got Photoshop, or I should hope so anyway. I won't go into detail on this because obviously the tutorials I've brought out and the tutorials I will be bringing out should be touching this in depth within every video. Microsoft Messenger, used obviously to keep in touch with people, and I don't really use it that often really, there's never that many people use it. Spotify is probably my favourite program that I currently run from day to day. This thing is a lifesaver. There's so much music on this and it's all free for now. But as you can see up here, it says please read an important announcement. The important announcement is that they will be cutting the free service. I think it's cutting it in half, the time limit you have, which I'm not sure what it is, in half, and you can only listen to 4 tracks of this, like the same tracks. If I were to play I Gave You All, for example, if I then listened to that 4 times within the month, I wouldn't be able to listen to that again, which is a bummer. Sure, but saying that, it's a free service. I can't really complain all too much. I can understand why they'll be cutting it if they're not making enough money. So that's Spotify. iShow UHD is what I use to record these videos. It's a handy piece of kit, and it's relatively cheap as well. And if I'm not mistaken, Adobe use it for their recordings. I may be wrong on that. They may have started using something else, but I don't know. it's a nice software. It's got shortcuts, things like that. As you can see up here, I'll explain this one in a second. You probably know what this is anyway. I've got QuickTime Player that just use that to preview these videos that I record for this. The TweetDeck. The TweetDeck is really handy actually. It means I don't have to log into Facebook or Twitter day in day out, and it's just got my tweet feed down here, my Facebook feed down here with all my mentions and stuff like that. And obviously whenever an update comes in, it'll bring it up in this top right corner, which is what you saw a couple of seconds ago. But a really nice piece of software, something I really enjoy. Really enjoy using, and it looks nice as well. So we'll go ahead and close that. I've got, I'll close this because for whatever reason it won't open most of the time. I've got Minecraft, which I'll go into detail in a minute. You all know what Minecraft is, I'm sure. But one thing I do have is something called Wine, which is a really handy tool actually. It lets me run exe files, or some exe files, on the Mac operating system. And for example, if I open up this one here, which is Pokemon Online, which is a Windows-based program, but the Wine lets it run on the Mac operating system. And here you have it, and it runs fine. Obviously, if you go into the team builder, it'll let you build a team, and then you can then go online and battle people, which is a little bit different from the Wi-Fi NDS, and that there's no animations. If you want to take a look at that team, you can just go back and pause it, by the way. So onto Minecraft, and this is a strangely addicting game, and I have no idea why, because there really is nothing to it. But saying that, I think it's just a sense of accomplishment you get from when building something. This is my multiplayer server. Well, not my multiplayer server, but the server that I'm currently playing on. And this is the world. There's a giant wall over there. Not sure what that's for. There's a castle over there that someone's built. And there is my treehouse. I have no idea why I built the treehouse. I've got a sign outside. This is my house. I've got a little furnace next to my bed to keep me warm. Some storage space. 2 workbenches, don't know why, I just want to fill the space in, I guess. Quite a few lanterns. I'm using the Painterly pack here, which makes everything look a little bit different. Ladders up to the roof, and I'd love to put a sun lounger up here actually. I don't know if there's actually a crafting thing for a sun lounger. I doubt there is, to be honest. But yeah, that's my house, and this is me. Got a Duke Nukem skin. But yeah, actually, on the Minecraft doesn't really, well, it works fine on the Mac, but the particular mouse kind of makes a bit of a hassle. If I got a hatchet or anything in the front, and I'm, say, hacking down a tree and accidentally glide my finger across, it will go through the inventory like that. So it gets a little bit annoying. But yeah, that's currently what's in my dock. If this video did quite well, I'll make sure I bring out a couple more, and maybe if the dock changes at any point. But yeah, give a comment, a rate, and a sub, and I hope to see you all again. Happy designing.